Hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you the eyeball and its different parts along with extraocular muscles with the help of a model. Now let's proceed. So here you can see the bony orbit. Okay, above is the frontal bone and here is the orbital area of the maxilla. This is the zygomatic bone. Okay, and here is the nasal bone. And if you see here properly, you can see the frontal sinus here. Okay, this is the frontal bone with the orbital plate which has been cut like this. Okay, and if we go towards the medial side, we can see still the frontal bone with the frontal sinuses and how it forms the roof of the orbit. And backside you can see the sphenoidal bone articulating with the frontal bone, and see above here you can see the ethmoidal area. Okay, so this is the cribriform plate of the ethmoid with the frontal crest and cristagula. Okay, and backside here if you see, this is the sphenoidal bone. As I told you, this is the sphenoidal sinus, and around here this is the optic chiasma. So optic nerve will be coming. These are the extraocular muscles. I'll be explaining in details now. And if I return, you see from here, this is the optic nerve which is coming out from the eyeball and coming here. So this is the right optic nerve and left side will be coming like that. They'll form the optic chiasma here, then the optic tract will be formed. So I have gone round the whole eyeball like this. Okay, you can see now one by one structure I'll be explaining to you. Now see close to the eyeball. Now here what you can see is the muscle. Okay, extraocular muscle. This is nothing but the superior rectus. I'll be removing for a while. Now this white area, this white of the eye is nothing but sclera. Okay, sclera. And what is this glistening structure? This is the cornea. So when you look through the cornea, you can see the pupil, and the iris here is painted as blue color. So this iris is blue. Now let me remove and show you. So if when I'm removing the upper part, okay, I'm keeping its side for some time, you can see another layer. This color is dark. Okay, what is this then? This is nothing but the choroid. Okay, and if you look upwards, you can see lot of vessels and nerves. Okay, the red color is artery, blue color is vein, and yellow color is the nerve. This is the vascular layer. Vascular layer is nothing but choroid. Okay, and little bit of sclera you can see with the iris here. Now one by one structure I'll be showing you. I'm taking out this whole thing, and what is remaining here is the sclera. Okay, sclera with the part of the cornea. Let it be there for some time. Now this whole ball here, what contains is the choroid and the retina inside. I'll be showing you. Okay, so here you see now backside, this is the optic nerve. Okay, come close. Optic nerve, and you can see one red color, one blue color. This is nothing but central retinal vessels. Okay, and you can see these are the posterior ciliary vessels. Okay, posterior ciliary vessels, and near the sclerocorneal junction you see anterior ciliary vessels. Okay, anterior ciliary vessels. So I have opened up, and this is what. Okay, so first let me show you this one. Now this glass structure is nothing but the vitreous body. Okay, vitreous body is nicely covered by a membrane called hyaloid membrane. So in front of the vitreous body, what we have here is the lens. Okay, lens. So I'm keeping it down. This is the vitreous body, and here this is the hyaloid fossa. In the hyaloid fossa you place the lens. Okay, so if you see the lens now, can you focus nicely? Okay, so here the anterior surface is less convex and posterior surface is more convex. Okay, so this lens will be placed in the hilar fossa, and you can see some cut here, okay, surrounding total lens. This is nothing but attachment of the suspensory ligaments on the choroid. The same area here, if you focus the inner layer of the is it clear to you? So this was the optic nerve entry. So total this whole area is retina now. Okay, and here you focus. So this was the pupil and this is the iris, isn't it? So exactly opposite side, this part is iris. From here to here, this is called the ciliary body. Okay, ciliary body. This off-white color, this is the retina. Okay, and this central retinal artery and vein is completely spread on it. This is what black color or chocolate color, you can say this is the choroid. Okay, the vascular layer. Now here you can see pars plicatum and pars plana. So where was the eyeball? Here the lens was somewhere here, isn't it? So this lens, I have removed the vitreous body. The lens will be in place because this suspensory ligaments at 360-degree will be attached to this pars plicatum. Pars plicatum of the ciliary body. You cannot simply take out the lens. Okay, and mostly it will be also supported by the vitreous body from the back side. Is it clear? So these two areas, they are like this now. So I'll place it back again. Pause. So what you can notice here is that this retina is attached in this area. Okay, so this is iris from backside, ciliary body, and this is retina. And so this junction where the retina is attached, this area is called ora serrata. Okay, this is ora serrata, and next to this retina, this is the choroid. Okay, this is choroid, isn't it? So then choroid, then what you have, then this white layer is nothing but the sclera. Okay, this is sclera, and on the sclera you have the extraocular muscle. Am I clear? So sclera, choroid, and retina. Pause. So here one more thing I want to show you. So this is the beginning of the optic nerve. So this is called the optic disc or the blind spot, and towards the temporal side of the blind spot you see this purplish color. What you can notice, that is the fovea centralis, and at the middle part of the fovea centralis what you can see is the macula lutea. What you get maximum in macula lutea, that is the cones. Okay, pause. Now I'll be explaining the extraocular muscles. Okay, so as you see this, this is the visual axis, isn't it? This is the pupil. So here this is the visual axis, isn't it? This is the visual axis, and if you want to see the axis of the eyeball, because this is a little high up, so this is the optic canal, isn't it? So optic canal with the straight cut, this will be the orbital axis. So visual axis and orbital axis are not same. Already I explained this. So what you can see here is that, as I told you in the theory, this is the superior rectus. Okay, and this is sclerocorneal junction. All the recti muscle, they will be attached in front of the equator behind the sclerocorneal junction. So this is superior rectus, lateral rectus, and medially you can see the medial rectus. Okay, this is medial rectus. Okay, and down below here, if I remove the superior rectus, down here you look, so this is the medial rectus. Clearly it is shown, isn't it? And above the medial rectus, this one is the superior oblique. How do you know this is superior oblique? Because it is above the medial rectus. It is coming at the junction of the roof and the medial wall of the orbit. Then here you can see this is the trochlea. trochlear, where it is making a turn, and this is the tendon, and this tendon is getting inserted behind the equator between the superior rectus and medial rectus. Okay, here, yeah. This superior rectus I have removed. So this is the superior oblique. This is medial rectus. Now where is inferior rectus? Inferior rectus is right inside here. This one. Okay, that is below the optic nerve. If I remove this nerve cannot be removed from this model, so down below you can see that. So as I told you, medial rectus, because the obliquity of the orbital orbit, the bony orbit, and the placement of the eyeball, medial rectus is shortest. So 1, then 5, 6, 7, 8 roughly as part theory, isn't it? So this is the superior rectus, which I am placing it back again. Okay, pause. एक मिनट focus करो. So I showed you the superior oblique above. Now you see the inferior oblique. So here, as I told you, first see the whole eyeball, superior rectus, medial rectus. These are the inferior rectus and lateral rectus. Okay. Now below the inferior rectus, down below, okay, from the maxilla bone here, orbital plate of maxilla, you see another muscle fiber. So this is the inferior oblique. Okay, it will arise like this, go below the inferior rectus, obliquely, and here what will do, this is lateral rectus now, and it will come under cover of the lateral rectus. Focus here. Then it will come and get inserted close to the superior oblique here. Okay, so this superior oblique and inferior oblique, they are behind the equator, and insertion is between the superior rectus. I had removed this, so between the superior rectus and lateral rectus. Okay, so that's why action is opposite of the recti muscle, the superior oblique and inferior oblique. Pause. This is another model where I'd like to show you the attachment of the muscle from nearby. It's a little bigger. So here you can see the attachment of the two muscles, that is even levator palpebrae superior is there, and then the superior rectus. So from back side I'd like to show you this. Okay, so you can see two set of muscle. This is the levator palpebrae superiors and then superior rectus, and this is the oblique, superior oblique. Okay, so then this side, this is the rectus, medial rectus. Okay, and this is lateral rectus, and here you are seeing the oblique, how it is coming. Okay, this is the superior oblique and this is the inferior oblique which is coming, and down below here is the inferior rectus. Now I'd like to remove the structure and show you down. Understood now? So this is what, this is the inner side of the eyeball. So you can see the inferior rectus, and here down below the inferior, this is inferior oblique. Another important area I'd like to show you here is the lamina cribrosa of sclera. So sclera means the hardest part, that is the skeleton of the eyeball, and this is the area where the optic nerve is piercing along with the central retinal artery and vein. Moreover, surrounding this, these are all short ciliary vessels and nerve. So because of piercing all these vessels and nerve, this area of sclera becomes weak. Okay, and important clinically. So this is all about the eyeball and extraocular muscles, and you all try to correlate the model along with the theory. Hope this video will help you to learn eyeball better, and you can write your answers better. Okay, good concept, good medico. Thank you.